Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett with Vision Marketing and Design. So today I am going to give you a review of Vendasta, the white label agency that's based in Canada. I'm going to give you the pros and cons as soon as I come back. Okay guys, welcome back. So the reason I wanted to do this review of Vendasta is because when I was looking for reviews, I really didn't find anything. I think a lot of agencies, because it's a white label agency, I think a lot of the times people don't really want to talk about it. But I am going to give you the whole rundown of what happened when I decided to sign up for Vendasta, and now here it is almost a year later. So I'm going to tell you exactly my experience. So when I first signed up for Vendasta, they put you through this onboarding process of multiple meetings and, you know, basically breaking down all the different plans and the fees. It was, if I remember correctly, it was about $1,000 to sign up, and then it was about $325 a month. So that's a big expense, especially when you're a new business. But I was in the position where I needed to have a reliable source to outsource a lot of the work I was getting because I was growing faster than I anticipated. I just kind of started out doing affiliate marketing, and then I got my first local business client, and then that kind of grew into another client, and I was very quickly outgrowing myself. So I thought that this would be a great solution for me to be able to scale my business. So I decided to go ahead and sign up, and, you know, after I paid the $1,300, you know, it's very appealing because you get your own dashboard with your business name. You get a lot of the services at wholesale pricing. You get the ability to have web designers. This was the biggest selling point for me, was having web designers that design on WordPress, and they host it and everything. So really all I'm doing is just bringing in the leads. So that's what I was most excited about. They have their own version of like a CRM. You can have salespeople log in. So all of that is like a great selling point for Vendasta. However, the problem came in when I ordered the second website. The first website was for my own business. I just didn't have time to create it. I wanted it on WordPress, and I normally work with the Vendasta or the Builderall platform, so I wasn't familiar with WordPress. So I thought, okay, I'll just go ahead and have them make it, and it was okay. You know, the experience was fine. But then I had a client's website that I needed ordered, and it was about 5 weeks late. I went through multiple correspondence with their customer service department, and I will say that everyone in the business is incredibly nice, and they appear to be helpful. But my whole experience after that website was I lost trust, complete trust. And so I started finding other resources for my clients' work that I needed to outsource. And so that really kind of sucked, because I was a new business and I'm now still paying $325 a month for something I can't really use a lot of. And so I started, like, you know, basically I'll concentrate on SEO. I basically started finding ways that I can use the products but don't actually have to do with Vendasta, because at that point I had completely lost all trust, and I kind of felt like they were blaming me for the website being late. But I showed documentation that I was giving the answers that they needed very quickly because I was already, my clients stressed out, like, why is the website not done? It's taking twice as long as we originally said. And then, I'm like getting frustrated with them. And so I get the message like, hey, your first mock or your second mock is done. And I was on it because I wanted it done. So I feel like they weren't very great at taking responsibility for that. And I actually had one of them tell me, yeah, I think the reason that the websites are late is we had a massive influx of orders for websites. And I'm sorry, but that's not my fault or responsibility. My responsibility is to take care of my client. Just like my client is not happy that his website's done, it's not his responsibility to make sure Vendasta is doing their job. It's my responsibility. So as a business owner, when I have one client, my very first client, who is referring me to all of his other business friends and all these opportunities are coming my way because of this client, it was a huge, huge deal that his website was 5 weeks late. So, like I said, I completely lost trust in Vendasta. I did talk to them. They agreed to cut my monthly payment in half or let me cancel. At that time, I thought, okay, well, they partner with Boostability for SEO, and so I'll just offer SEO services. And so I basically have only done that this past year, and then I definitely will be canceling my year subscription to Vendasta when it's over in February. But here's another problem with Vendasta is once you start with the platform, all of your leads are going to Vendasta's platform. They make it really, really hard for you to get control of your leads. You can't just download them. You have to have a separate plan. So, and that's like the $3,000 plan or whatever, the crazy expensive one. And so it just seemed like the more I got into it, the more kind of shady it was. And then, each snapshot report that you send someone, which is like a grade of their online report, it costs $2. And so that really adds up a lot. Especially if you didn't realize that the email campaign you started for your whole list has it auto-generates snapshot reports. So that was an interesting learning experience. So overall, if I was to be asked if I would recommend Vendasta to anyone, I would definitely say, hands down, no. Find other alternatives to outsource your agency work. Now, what I do, and I was super excited about this, since I use the Builderall platform, what I have been doing is growing my group of freelance digital marketers. And so as I train them and they go through the training and learning the platform, then all of the websites that we're creating are through Builderall. So if I have someone on my team who's incredible with creating websites or incredible with email marketing or, creating graphics, then I'm going to go to the people on my team when I have clients that need those services. It just makes perfect sense. So while I am recruiting and growing a team on Builderall and earning commission for that, I can also build relationships with the people within my team to use them as a large pool of resources, as well as there are a ton of certified partners with Builderall. A lot of them do freelance work. So if I needed a website or any of those services right away, I could always contact them if I do not have someone on my team that is ready or, skilled enough to do what I need done. So really, Builderall has become a gigantic replacement and a ready-made agency for anyone who is interested in working with clients. Actually, as funny as it sounds, I am leaning more towards the affiliate marketing aspect than the actual agency, which is where I started and where I honestly thought that I would end up. But I just enjoy so much the affiliate marketing, the creating passive income, and just being able to teach everyone that I learned. Like, I created my first website exactly 1 year ago with Builderall. I had to learn. I did not make any money in 3 months. So I had to completely learn how to do it. And then within 6 months, I was creating websites and I got my first client. And within 7 months, I actually quit my full-time job as a pharmacy technician. So I am super, super stoked about this path that I'm taking with my business. And I actually just to not brag, I don't mean this to sound like I'm bragging, but I just was super, super excited because today I got to actually interview Dave Sharp, who is the CEO of the Legendary Marketer. So that was such a great experience for me. That was such an honor. And I actually will put the link to the interview in the card. Actually, it'll be over here because my thing is mirrored. So I'll put the link up there so you can check out that interview. I hope you found some value in this. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and I would be happy to help you get started on your digital marketing journey. Have a great day.